Hello, guys. I'm so excited to talk to you. Can I just say, I loved this film, and I am convinced that no one does an action scene better in heels and a dress than you, Anna. Like, honestly.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the knee.
I was going to say, Chris, I'm sure
Yeah.
you look great in heels as well, but like,
I
it
would
was
kill it.
just.
To be honest, I'd kill it.
But what I loved the most about this film, guys, was that it showed a completely different side to both of you, and that goofy, quirky, like honestly felt like we were almost like on set with you, or almost coming along on a date with you both and seeing you in real life. Is that kind of,
It's pretty much how we behave.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how we treat each other. We scream at each other.
Just bickering constantly, but love underneath it all.
It was a wonderful set to be in, and I enjoyed every day. And working with Chris was so much fun, and Dexter, and yeah, that was pretty much the energy every day, and it was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that, when I first read it, it was something that reminded me of the movies that I grew up watching that are just fun, that very rewatchable. It's a good hangover movie, and it was that same energy on set. It was a lot of fun. Dexter has an amazing energy. The whole crew had a great time. So it was one of those jobs that really didn't feel like work.
Well,
I really did want to know.
well, speak for yourself.
For some, yeah, like speak for yourself, Christopher.
Action sequences.
Hey, I was curious to know, there's some great moments in this movie, and particular from you, Chris, where you do like, "Are you kidding?" And it seemed to be like on quite a high register. And I'm wondering if with every take, did it get higher and higher and higher?
That's a really funny observation. One of the joys of playing this role is that you get to be the eyes of the audience. You're the one who's reacting the way the audience would react, which is, the more human you are, the more panics, the more incapable you are. Not only the funnier it is, but the more authentic it is. So that was a nice change of pace for me.
Yeah. I feel like these two characters are very relatable. And they're both in situations where clearly they're both out of their comfort zone, and we've all been there. And it was it got out of each of us, sometimes very surprising reactions. At least I felt like, I watched the movie the other day for the first time.
Oh,
and
really?
The final cut.
Yeah, the final.
And I was like, where did that come from? It was just it was very funny.
And I wonder, like, how much did you get to improv with your lines, like working with someone like Dexter? Because there was one where you were like, "I swallowed a rock," and I swear, like, was that scripted, or was it just like I would love to know from
favorite
both
lines in the movie? And one of the first edits I saw, they took it out, and I said, "Listen, whoever took that out, fire them. And if you don't put it back in, I'm not doing press for this movie." I love that line. I've seen a million movies where people do these unbelievable things and conditions where there would be dirt and rock, and no one ever gets anything in their eye. No one ever swallows anything. I mean, like, you'd swallow a rock by accident.
Of course you would. And dragging that freaking suitcase around, I was like, leave the suitcase.
That's right. Yeah, the more human you can make it, the more stripped away of kind of action norms that you can achieve.
Yeah. It was just so much fun to watch. Now, I have a little game for you that I'm going to play. It's called Ghost or Toast. And I feel like out of the three of us, I have probably been ghosted the most. So I'm most qualified to be the host of this. And you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some scenarios. And I want you to tell me if you will ghost the first date or toast the first date, because you're on a first date and these are the scenarios. Let's go with the first ever game of Ghost or Toast. Now, the situation is that the conversation was really great, but they admit that they clap when the aeroplane lands. Do we ghost or do we toast?
Oh, I can't be that.
No.
Oh, that's ghost? Ghost?
That's ghost. You cannot be the person clapping in the plane.
Oh, no.
No.
See,
okay.
I guess it depends on how good the day. If the day was good enough, if that's the thing, if that's like the bugaboo, I can handle that. It's not great. Look,
you can teach them how to know.
Yeah. We can work on that. That's something I can fix.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay, they promised to make you great pesto scrambled eggs, but they're not a dog person.
That's a
Yeah,
joke.
that's
Oh no, ghost. See, toast to me
Ghost.
is it's ghost. That's ghost. If you're not a dog person, we really don't have much to
No.
talk about.
So we've got they love tattoos, which I know we've all got, but they have bad breath.
That's a ghost.
No.
That's a
No.
wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're trying to be nice, maybe no one's told them.
True.
But if it got to that point, they're doing something wrong. So I'm going to say that's a ghost.
Okay, before we wrap up, last one. Okay, they're not clingy, but they'd never seen the 1997 educational video Biodiversity Wild About Life. What do we do in this?
This is a horrible. This is one of my first.
It's not.
From my childhood.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay.
Meanwhile, that's a ghost. You're done. I'm sorry. If you haven't seen it, you don't know me, you don't care about me, and clearly this has no future. So that's the wrap.
Clearly.
Okay.
Guys, it's so great to chat to you all the way from Australia. This was a brilliant movie and I can't wait for people to see it. Thank you so
you.
much for your time
So
today and I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.